What's up? Just try re-adding the device.
Feeling some kind of way, sugar by the spoonful, ate just to stay awake. Here's to hoping that old lang syne will keep old anxieties gone. Fly away up to heaven, kiss the face of God. At the midnight countdown down here, all you've got is everyone. I used to get too tired if you only sang the same thing, and I used to get too tired if you only sang the same thing, and I used to get too tired if you only sang the same thing. I used to get too tired. Time to push my luck, pack up all my stuff. I'll be like Neil Young and buy a pickup truck. It's a temporary stay, race around a different place. I could even change my name, make it all just go away. A new day with the sun on my face. I'm ready to go, just show me the way. I don't care how long that it takes, how many mistakes can one really make? I made a stupid bet, I'm paying off my debt. The days are getting long, my brain is always on. And if you told me you would stay, well, things just couldn't be the same. But don't we want it all to change? Don't we want to get away? No big house, no fortune and fame could ever replace the dream that we chased. But I'll tell you, I wanna erase the things that I did when I wasn't okay. attention is only a distraction for all the times you never tell me anything that you really mean. 'Cause in your world I'm a plot device in an A24 movie. Not human, not your character development, your late night daydream architect. You hold my hand and talk about yourself. Manic pixie dream goals only exist in fantasy worlds made by men too insecure to ask gonna turn to? If the world comes crashing down, I'll be there to hold you. Keep your head above the clouds. Baby, you could see if you give your love away to me. Never will you cry, I'll be by your side eternally. Baby, won't you hold me close and say you love me forever? The feeling that I get from you is such a treasure. Could this possibly be true? I ain't never seen another girl like you. And when you hold me down, really extending my reach, with you right by my side, I'm biking past the mountain peaks. Believe I must see you, baby. Even when the times get tough and clouds gray. Do you remember when I told you that I loved you, girl? I think I saw your heart skip a beat. Yeah, yeah, oh, oh. It was then that I decided I'd share my world. And my wandering eyes cease to see. Who you gonna turn to? If the world comes crashing down, I'll be there to hold you. Keep your head above the clouds. Baby, you could see if you give your love away to me. Never will you cry, I'll be by your side eternally. Why do I think about you every single day? I can't figure out what you mean to me. Oh no, tell me baby please. I just wanna give you everything that you could need. 6 months later till I miss you. Wanna get you on the floor and twist you all around. Girl, you never cease to astound. You're the baddest in town, all that I can think about. I kiss that fire, my heart's desire. Your lips, your warm, I do require. Baby, what are you doing to me? That smile, that charm, holding you in my arms. That grace that displaces any from me, your heart. Honey, stay with me. Who you gonna turn to? If the world comes crashing down, I'll be there to hold you. Keep your head above the clouds. Baby, you could see if you give your love away to me. Never will you cry, I'll be by your side eternally.
I don't know. I think I want an end.
Okay. You want an end? Is this good, Bruce? You want the end there?
Oh, yeah.
We good here?
Okay.
I
I don't have a clip there.
Like
Pencil sharpener?
6 minutes.
I brought my own pen, but I have actually a pocket full of other pens. If you
Okay, great.
Oh, great. I was gonna bring a pen too, and I don't really like writing with
They're
pencils.
maybe
You want some help?
they're fun colors.
Yes.
These are like felty.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks for attending the ultimate blindfold test. For those of you I haven't met, I'm Bruce Garfield. I'm the Executive Director of Music Columbus, serving you since 2016. Not me, the organization. And tonight we have a wonderful lineup of judges. To my right, Timothy Pattison, and Timothy is the Director of Artist Relations at BMI. If you don't know what BMI is, it's Broadcast Music, Inc., and they're a performing rights society. They're the people that collect royalties for you. And if I were you, that's who I would affiliate with.
Thanks, Bruce.
You're welcome. He helps artists get signed, and he also helps artists with their work. Then we have Joe O'Rourke, and Joe is a music supervisor that lives here in Columbus, and he does stuff like Vandermeer Pump. Whoops.
Who?
Vanderpump Rules, and also Ridiculousness. And then at the end, that woman is Maddie Ciampa, and Maddie is a audio engineer who works here in Columbus. So I want to make a few other little announcements. First of all, it's really important you stay till the end, because at the end, you will all have the opportunity to vote on what you think are the top songs. And the top 3 songs, that artist will end up being hired to appear at the July 16th event at High Water Alley, which is literally across from COSI, and we pay well. And then you'll find this on your tables, and this is a list of all our events. And try to attend them if you can. It's good to support the music community, especially when it's other artists. Let me see if there's anything else that I've forgotten here. Olivia, did I forget anything? Okay, so let's start it off.
Don't need to see ya. You're hanging up a phone call. Don't need no reefer. That's just the line that you draw. You got a swell in your eyes, and oh, it's funny at night. My love was cauterized and indecisions inside. Broken receivers, but we gotta stand tall. Had it wrong and now the stories are getting old. So why are we holding on? You're entertainers. You got the luck of the draw. Oh, cut the complainers, making you out to be strong. You got that look in your eye, you think I'm crazy, right? I'm thinking the opposite is true. Why don't you put up a fight, broken receivers? But we gotta stand tall. Had it wrong and now the stories are getting old. So why are we holding on? Half the world's already drowning in alcohol. Is that what we're running from?
Okay, who wants to take that one first?
Go. You want me to go? Yeah, you start. Can everybody hear me okay? Should I
No, you should
lift
pick
this
it
up?
up.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Pick it up like this.
put it on you.
It's not gonna, yeah, it's
not
Kind
gonna
of
pick
a
you
lot
up
of
from that far away.
Stuff to hold, so I apologize if I drop something.
You
or
gotta get it real close.
Talk
Yeah,
quietly.
there you go.
Thank you, Maddie,
Good at your job.
producer here. It was great. Awesome song.
Yeah.
I really liked, I'm a music soup, so I'm listening for sync opportunities, right? And something that I always listen for are kind of different parts in a song that all make the song cohesive, you know? So I really liked how you kind of had the bridge, the guitar solo. When you're doing long form placements on a show like Vanderpump, you know, maybe we have a 1.5, 2 minute long placement. If it sounds the same or doesn't have any dynamics, it's gonna bore the viewer, right? And a lot of times in the edit, you need to have these spots that you can jump to, you know, a guitar solo, a bridge, a chorus that's all familiar but can be moved around. I think a lot of songwriters don't realize we might have to chop up your song a little bit in the edit, you know? And so if we have the ability to find different spots in the song that can, you know, create new moments within the song, it's extremely helpful.
Yeah, I thought the song was great overall. For me, the bridge and the guitar solo may have been a little long, but I'm looking at it in a different perspective than you are. I don't know how long. Do we have times for these songs by chance? I don't know how long it was.
I'm going to give it when
No.
you finish.
Oh, you're gonna give me how long it was?
Oh, no, I
No,
don't.
I was just wondering how long the song was, but never mind. But it was definitely like right off the bat, it was like new wavy, like Killers vibes. Like so, I relate a song to what I'm hearing. So I can give the feedback on that. Yeah, but I think overall the song was great. I would just like intro, outro, bridge were a little long for a song. If I'm like I work on the pop team, so I'm like always in that headspace. So things that are a little long tend to like make me like, how can we pare this down? Which is the opposite of the way you're looking at the song because.
I don't want to interrupt Maddie here, but I have a
Yeah, no, you're good.
separately, I always hate to I love that song. And when I'm listening to music, I kind of have to listen to it with like a different hat on, right? Like if it's a song I just like, that's great, you know? But sometimes I have to listen to a song, whether it will work on a show I'm working on or film or something like that. And please, nobody take this the wrong way. But I would have maybe liked like one bigger moment in the song for it to really like kind of crescendo into
I would agree with
something
that.
just a little bigger. Again, when we're listening to it as an album, then probably not. But when I'm trying to pitch that to producers or to editors, that could be something that might come back of like, we needed just a little bit bigger moment at some point in time in there, you know? But again, I don't want to critique songwriters too much.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Go ahead. Sorry.
Jump
in.
It's a good piggyback moment. I agree. I don't like to critique, and I honestly had almost nothing but positive things to say. Which, for instance, super Prince vibes with the sampling and like the weird sounds. I love that shit. And then in like the weird staticky radio kind of stuff. I don't know, just incorporating other things that aren't instruments into songs. I love it. And also the vocals, the way they were produced is kind of giving The Cure for me, which might just be because I'm practicing for a Cure cover band. But I love it overall. But so similarly, I think the choruses kind of were just the teeniest bit cheesy almost chord-wise. Like I feel like I'm also like I love crunchy chords, so I just like one of those choruses I feel like could have had just a little bit more going on with the chord drop that happens. Yeah, just something a little spicier.
Okay, that's going to be difficult for you guys. You're going to have to remember all these songs as best as you can so that you'll be able to vote at the end.
You guys should all have one of these too, probably.
You ready?
Take notes on your phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Can you turn it up here a tiny bit?
I see my ghost, but in the mirror, baby, and I can feel them close. But that's sweet. What hurts the most? Get you up all crazy. Am I the host? the windows open. They come on through, bringing the cold. Like China full moon, and light is there. You see the truth, like you always do. I don't see my ghost, but I can feel it, baby. But when we pull on through, like we always do, just remember, I keep an eye on your ghost. Don't turn your back now, baby, on your ghost. Well, I pace the floor. I'm doing laps now, baby, and my feet get sore. Chill and breathe, so I inhale the cherished moment. I hear a whisper, it's unspoken. Am I broken? My ghost. If the windows open, they come on through. Oh, so cold. And way back in the full moon, says the light is there. You see the truth, like you always do. Well, I don't see my ghost, but I can feel 'em, baby. But we can pull on through, like we always do. Just remember, keep an eye on your ghost. Don't turn your back now, baby, on your ghost. Don't turn your back now, baby, on your ghost. Don't turn your back now, baby, on your ghost.
Is that the end? I don't know. Is the person that did this song in the room? Oh, can I just ask a question? Did you record real instruments? Okay. Except for the drums. Okay. That was where that's where my brain went. I was like, it sounds incredible. It sounds like you as real musicians, and I think that's an awesome thing to people are bringing back into the recording. Like even young kids I find come in and that I meet with. No, I'm sorry, I'm not talking about your song specifically, but like the fact that people want to play instruments again is just an amazing thing. So that was like the first thing I picked up on. That was like very well produced. The songwriting was great. I don't know. I have nothing but bad thing. Or I don't have anything bad to. I don't have anything bad to say about it. So.
Yeah, sorry. Are you ready?
I personally just have some like mixed notes things, and I realize that it's released, so this is just maybe for a future. And I know the drums are sampled, or was it like Logic or something? Ableton. Okay, cool. They're super duper compressed, and kind of the whole mix is a little bit. Basically, I think it just could have used a little bit more love on the mix side of things. The bass was a little bit overwhelming. I felt like I couldn't hear the vocals at one point. But like the song, I can tell is a great song. It's like giving like Sly or something. Like it could be like this old school like, yeah, I don't know. These are all hypothetical things because I know it's released.
Super soulful and funky.
But just for future. That's all.
I same. I really like the kind of organ bridge solo. I almost wanted it to go a little bit longer. And you do have this, I apologize, I can't remember when it was, but there was like a really crunchy guitar moment that I thought sounded really, really cool. And I kind of wanted a little bit more of that crunchy guitar throughout. But yeah, again, like really good use of dynamics within the song and having spots. In my head, I was kind of like, this would be good like for advertising. Just the kind of slickness of it. And the vocals were really crisp. Obviously, your vocals are really prominent and really, really well produced. I don't know if you're producing yourself, but yeah, and again, it was very noticeable that it was real instruments, and
I just wanted to make sure before I made a comment.
Yeah, no, because sometimes, especially now, you can't tell all the time.
Yep.
But yeah, I really liked it.
You're a good man, steady, and I used to wonder why you'd stand by me, watching others live your dream. 3 kids, nice place, somewhere near your family, but that's not the way it is. We met 18, sneaking cloves and whiskey, late nights, great escapes, big dreams, no lid, move far away and make it, but that's not what we did. And I know I'm not what you saw coming, but you never dream of moving on. You're exactly what I was afraid of, but I've never been so happy to say I was wrong. From time to time, we cut the lights and cancel plans to cry it out, and no one knows it like we do. We're bound by a tough hand to know when it's not at our back. We brace and we face the wind. And I know it's not what you saw coming, but you never dream of moving on. Yeah, you're exactly what I was afraid of, but I've never been so happy to say you make this hard living something to believe in, and I bet we'll make it after all. Someday when we're feeble, still tethered, still cradled, we'll laugh and say, damn, we were wrong. We were so wrong. You make this hard living something to believe in. I bet we'll make it after all. We were so wrong. Still tired, still cradled, laugh and say, damn, we were wrong. We were so
You're a song man, Tim. Why don't you start off?
Okay, he's still finishing. And I have, since it's unreleased, I have lots of mixed notes. So I'm just gonna, since we're tight on time a little bit, I'm just gonna go. So similar to the last song, I feel like the acoustic might be a tiny bit overcompressed. and there's like a high end thing in the acoustic and possibly the mandolin at some point that's like a little bit overwhelming in the high end. But at the same time, I want more mandolin. So, yeah, it's a balance. I want to hear the background vocals more. I love background vocal stuff, and there's a lot of weird chords in there. I already said I love the crunchy chords. So yeah, more of those. Bass might have been a little too loud, and I can't really tell if it was an actual bass or if it was like the low end in the acoustic. So again, it's a push and pull moment. And then also, I think that the second chorus could use a little shaker, like something on the 2 and 4 accent, like. Anyway, sorry to go too detailed, maybe possibly, but that's all I have.
I don't disagree with anything you said. The thing I was writing down is like, I wish I could have just heard this with vocal and guitar, because it would have given me a better sense of what was going on with the songwriting. You wanted to bring up songwriting. I felt like there was storytelling happening right at the beginning, but then it just kind of like everything came in, and I was like, wait, what's going on now? So I think that for me was the big takeaway. Is like I would love to hear that stripped down, because then it gives me a better sense of what you're trying to say. I hear the song, I understand the song, and then that allows. It is unreleased, so my thought is maybe you're looking for someone to work with on a producing level, and you can work with someone over here and like actually get the thing that you want it to be. So that's my notes.
Great song. You immediately start talking about 3 kids, which I can relate to. I have 3 kids of my own. Also, just really kind of mixed notes. Not even mixed notes, but when you're thinking about sync, you almost kind of want to have, and this probably can go to the first artist too, of like, you almost want to think of maybe having like separate mixes. You kind of have this is the song I wrote, and then if you're pitching for TV or sync, the fade out at the end is always going to be kind of tough when you're dealing with editors and things like that. They want hard, succinct endings is helpful. Again, that's a very nitpicky note. And then I was going to say, again, I'm not trying to make too many notes, but maybe a moment of those layered vocals were awesome. And maybe like a moment of just the vocals, again, kind of to Tim's point, would have been, I think, maybe a powerful moment, especially if you're trying to, tell a story in your songwriting.
Good. I think sometimes an artist, when first, making their first recordings, seem to throw the kitchen sink in, and I think it's always better to think less is more. Because to the essence of the song, you really want to stick
Absolutely.
out.
You can hear a song that's stripped down with guitar or piano, and like someone can come up with a billion different ideas, but if you don't have the complete vision of what you want and you try to produce it, to Bruce's point, you're gonna be like, oh, I need to add this, I need to add that, or I'm making this too loud. It's like you're in your own head about it, and I think a lot of times that can lead to overdoing things instead of just, hey, you have a great song, you're telling a good story, like let it be what it is, and let someone else help mold what you're looking for.
All right, Liv, roll it.
Well, I got no history, don't care what it means. I take it nice and easy because I got nowhere to be. Living for myself, don't ask me for help. Taking my ambitions and I put them on a shelf. Spent my life a long time running, I'm a different kind of man. I don't really care about nothing, well that's just the way I am. I'm me. Yeah, me, yeah, yeah.
I thought it was a great song. I love the energy in the chorus. I wish that came through in like earlier parts of the song. I felt like it was kind of just like a little flat for me. In like the vocal performance. I don't know, but then like every time the chorus picked up, I was like, oh, I'm like excitedly engaged. Outro I thought would be great for your world because it's like a very cool like sound that I didn't see coming, and then it just like was a cool way to end the song, I thought. So
I have written down just I want more chorus. Okay. So it got really strong at the chorus, and again, like a lot of times for me, like I'm pitching and I'm maybe 70%. I get it 70% of the way there, but ultimately producers, directors are going to listen to it for 2 seconds, and that's the decision they're going to make. And so if we can get to that strong moment a little earlier, I think it would be helpful. But to his point, the kind of interesting solo at the end would be great for television or for a long scene because it just gives us a way to stay in that song, but maybe over dialogue or something like that to keep us in that moment is a good dynamics. Sorry to keep talking about dynamics.
I think that's part of it. Yeah, I pretty much agree. I think the thing about that, I think it's the guitars. I feel like the guitar or the vocals and the drums are really, really present and upfront, and feel like they're pretty intimate. And then the guitars are kind of far away. And then at one point there's a guitar solo that's far away, and I love that. It sounds sweet, but his handwriting is so tiny I can't see shit. I'm guessing it says verbatim what I just said. But I love the faraway guitars, but I feel like I was craving the guitars to be a little closer, like the drums and vocals. I feel like it's super common to have drums really, really up front. And I've never really understood that. I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's like the driving force of the song, but the guitars, I feel like if there had been the same guitars that were in the verses that were like far away right here and right here, if they were like closer right here and right here, it would have been a little bit, I don't know, it just would have had a little more energy for those parts.
Is it weird that we're hearing this out of a wedge as a full song? Is that?
Totally.
Yeah,
no,
okay.
That's why I EQ'd them to the best of my ability before this, because
Awesome.
I know that they do have some like certain biases, which I am still kind of hearing a little bit, but I do. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like a mono signal.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I just thought about it as you were talking. So.
But yeah.
You also hit this really cool, like, kind of 70s arena rock sound in your vocal at one point early on that you never came back to, that I kind of wanted a little bit more of that. I'm sorry, I'm not great at describing it, and I usually need to listen to things several times to kind of give succinct notes like that. But I'm sure you know what I'm talking about if you're in the room. You hit this moment early on, I think it might be in a pre-chorus, where you hit this really cool kind of arena rock notes that really resonated with me, at least.
Yeah. Also, the tone of the organ at the end is really great, and the way it felt in the mix was really cool. But I was like, wait, was that in there the whole time before this, or did it just show up at that solo? And I was like, I feel like if it wasn't in there before, I would have liked it to be in there, also to add a little bit, just more. But If it was already in there, then I just need a little more of it. But it's already released, so it sounds great. I mean, honestly, it really does. We're just finding things to nitpick about. Okay.
It says released a lot. This doesn't necessarily mean on a label. It means it
Right.
could be just put up on Spotify.
Right. It's out in the world. It is a baby. It has been born.
It doesn't mean it can't be reborn, though, just FYI.
Yeah, yes. Agreed. Yeah.
No justice, no peace. 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 Disturbing the peace. Don't want nobody like me powering up the weak. Don't want nobody like me out on the streets. Enforcing our rights, and they really try to influence all of the thugs in our mind. Picking sides. I'm on the side of where humanity lie. Won't let them take our rights without a fight. Say it with your chest, I put it on my life. Wave and say change for the cameras. That's what they do with these sanctions. Justice a trick, merely abandoned by all of the rich. They working together, complete their agendas. We should be pissed, giving them more than a slap on the wrist. Disturbing the peace. Don't want nobody like me powering up the weak. Don't want nobody like me out on the streets. Enforcing our rights, and they really try to influence all of the thugs in our mind. Picking sides. I'm on the side of where humanity lie. Won't let them take our rights without a fight. Say it with your chest, I put it on my life. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Nah, don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Reality is what they need, don't you see? We are the majority, don't you see? We are the authority that we have a common enemy. Government is not who they claim to be. Policemen is killing industry. We were born into our slavery. Cut the chains, be who you were meant to be. Everyone deserves their dignity. Sleeping on the streets or on your sheets. Let the wealth of common decency. Out of touch with a celebrity. No strangers, you just a friend to me. Take my hand, just want you to be free. Take my hand, just want you to be free. Take my hand, just want you to be free. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Nah, don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Wave and say cheese for the cameras. That's what they do with these sanctions. Justice a trick, merely abandoned by all of the rich. They working together, complete their agendas. We should be pissed, giving them more than a slap on the wrist. Disturbing the peace. Don't want nobody like me powering up the weak. Don't want nobody like me out on the streets. Enforcing our rights, and they really try to influence all of the thugs in our mind. Picking sides. I'm on the side of where humanity lie. Won't let them take our rights without a fight. Say it with your chest, I put it on my life. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Nah, don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Nah, don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Nah, don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Wake up.
Can I ask a favor, really quickly?
Yeah.
Could we hear like just the beginning of it like one more time, like the first 10 seconds of the song? Is that?
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice.
Yeah, no, I know. I
You're so
okay.
literal.
So
No peace.
what I was going to say is that kind of what I was saying before about people hear the music, right? I get pitched 500 songs a day, right, or maybe a week. And the strength of the beginning of that song is so good. Like you come in and you just punch in the face, you know, and that's so important. You know, a lot of times I'm listening through songs. If the first 15 seconds doesn't grab me, I'm probably gonna have to move on, you know. And you do a great job of that wherever you are, if you're here. My only question is that a sample? Like in
we wrote down
The
the same
something
thing.
in the water.
Is that a sample? Okay. The only thing I will say about samples, it's obviously great. It's a great sample. It's a great use of a sample. But when you are looking for placements, if that is something you are doing, again, I understand that not all of you are interested in sync and you're just making art, which I respect deeply. But obviously, you probably know, samples are tough. And so if there's any way to
Make
not
like a
use
version.
a sample and make your own version, which I am not saying off the record, maybe try. Maybe have a version that is sample free that you can send out to people, because it's a really strong song.
It hits.
And a sample can sometimes kill the momentum of a strong song.
Why don't you just tell them why it won't work for syncing? on
Well,
the
just
business
because
side?
if you're going to have to get your sample cleared, and you're going to spend more money getting your sample cleared than probably your sync fees will be. And a lot of times the samples won't clear, and a lot of times it's just going to muddy up your whole situation. Again, great use of a sample. I'm very pro sampling, but not all of us have a universal budget to clear said samples. But incredible song.
Agreed. It like hits you immediately, and that like I was engaged from like 3 seconds in, and I was like, okay. I love the way you're. I assume this is you because I keep looking at you. You answered the question. I'll play devil's advocate on the sample. I love samples when they work, and if you believe in the art you're making, trying to work hard to get it sampled. I also have a publishing background, so I came from a place that we worked with people who used samples. I worked with a bunch of iconic artists. Sometimes they want to take 100% of the publishing. Sometimes, depending on how you're using the song, they're only going to take a fraction. They're going to take a third, and you with whoever you wrote the song with, theirs. So I think it's worth exploring to get the sample cleared. If you know the sample you used, you can go to BMI or our competitor's database and look it up and find out who the publishers are. They have very generic emails, but if you write a nice email and are passionate about like what you're trying to do, you can get these cleared. Where you're not going to spend money to get them clear, you're not going to make a lot of money on the back end is really what it's going to come down to. And it'll be harder to get a sync unless you can get them to buy in on it, like letting you clear the sync on the sample you're using. So just wanted to nerd out about that for a minute.
Yeah, I don't want. Oh, is this? Yeah, I don't want to like. Yes,
I wasn't saying you were.
You can always get a
To be
sample
clear.
cleared, and a lot of times, if sometimes you'll find whoever the owner of the sample maybe is, just loves your song and wants to push it through. So, I wouldn't kill the sample. I would just be prepared for
Fair.
when they come back and say we need $400 million.
Well, you released this. It's out everywhere, and you did or did not clear the sample. Oh, it's a splice sample. This is a different conversation.
Okay.
You paid for it already.
You already paid for it. You're good.
You're
fine.
good.
In that case, it's fucking awesome song.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Ignore all that.
Yeah.
Jay Rosa.
I'm super biased, so I have no notes, and it's actually kind of sad that I have no notes because it means you don't need me. But yeah, we've worked together before, and I love your shit, and it sounds so good. It's in it, and that low end that I've been feeling is weird up here didn't bother me at all. So like, the mix is so good, and the production is so good. You're just so good.
Did you produce
Yeah.
it? Okay. Awesome. I love the
And that
production. Yeah.
flash sample.
I was, again, not to be
Again.
just like ripping you off, but
I literally
that,
just-
the
that's all
flash
I
sample,
have
and then
written
you
down.
have a lyric. The lyric is about the camera. I'm sorry, I
cheese
don't remember.
smile
it.
for the camera.
But like, fucking good job. Sorry. Good job.
If you work in the music industry, you're gonna hear curse words. I think your mic was off.
That's great. The again, like the ending, a really sharp ending, especially when it comes to like harder music. I do a show called Ridiculousness, and we use a lot of like heavy music, and I find that we need to have those like sharp moments, you know, in the edit. My only note, and I know that you guys are probably gonna roll your eyes, so I apologize, but sometimes the double bass pedal can just be a little bit much, I suppose. Especially, again, everything I say is under the guise of sync, using it in television. It can just kind of be a little distracting to the viewer throughout. In fact, the back half of the song, when you kind of use less of the double bass, would probably be, if I were pitching that to an editor, I'd probably say, maybe use the back half a little bit, maybe pull from the front. But yeah, it's great. How do you say the band name? Okay, great.
Yeah, I also agree with the double bass. It's like all the way through. I would like to hear it like sparsely used. That's just a side note, but I thought the song was really great and harkens back. I grew up on music like this, so like my dad would love the song. I don't mean that in a bad way. But what else? You know, I thought that you could have come to this like the scream section maybe earlier in the song, because I thought that was really well done. But yeah, overall great. Yeah.
Not to just repeat the same thing, but the double bass. The thing that I actually noticed wasn't the consistency of it, but the EQ of it. I feel like it's all the up at the top and not actually any of the like low end of the kick. And I know that that's like an element of that genre. But I just feel like it could have been balanced a little bit more heavier on the low end side, and it might not have been quite as distracting, because it's taking up the same area of the frequency spectrum as the vocals, you know. So that might contribute to it being distracting to viewers and such. And then also that same low end, like it's between 100 and 200 in the like bass guitar. It just, I mean, like I said, it might be low-key, these speakers, but since I didn't hear it in the J. Rosa song, I just could use a little bit less of just that low mid of at the bass. It just was taking up a little bit too much. Yeah, just covering the vocals a little bit, distracting me from the vocals.
Something I also like to give, this is for anyone really, but have instrumental mixes if you are pitching to supervisors or to sync people, especially for heavier stuff, screaming stuff. A lot of times we will want to dip into an instrumental mix, and it's always helpful. A lot of times bands will go record and they won't get those instrumental mixes. If you can pitch to somebody and you have any kind of stems, it's always extremely helpful, and it's always going to be easier to get your music in front of people if you have instrumental mixes. So when you go record, always get an instrumental mix. Lovely.
Love sick of you, drinking too much. I ain't having fun, but pour another shot, yeah. Gave it all that I got, yeah. We ain't having no fun, but I gave it all I got, yeah. So go and pour another shot, yeah. This girl's tugging on my heartstrings, hardly ever gave me what she got, yeah. I didn't even want to party, but I'm up, so go and pour another shot, yeah. This girl's tugging on my heartstrings, hardly ever gave me what she got, yeah. I didn't even want to party, but I'm up, so go and pour another shot, and maybe make it two. I spent another weekend only thinking about you. It goes another Friday. I'm gonna do this shit my way. Like that bitch, I'm out. I put my 2 weeks in. You can't spoil this shit for me when the movie ends. How you pretend to be invested? Guess you left the best impression. Debit cards in debt, cause she can't even pay attention. And the 10% of you was giving me her best shit. I barely even got a text message, but shit was destined. She built a wall around me, tall prison fences, so I punctuated our relationship to end the sentence. Yeah. The next day, and I'm filled with regret. I shouldn't have said half the shit that I said. I'm sorry, but emotions caught the best of me and messed with my head. Cause what I said is really not what I meant. You see, I try to forget. Forgive me, I'm a mess. A couple shots deep, reading through a couple of texts. And then I sent you that message. I let you turn to an ex. But breaking up has only made us closer as friends. Come on.
I can't drink tonight. I don't want to be hungover at work tomorrow. You can't let the fact that you work tomorrow stop you from drinking tonight. Going to work with a hangover is just a part of being an adult. But if you're gonna be hungover, you might as well get paid for it.
Yeah, so go and pour another shot. Yeah, this girl's tugging on my heartstrings all night. I'ma give you what I got. Yeah, I didn't even want to party, but I'm up. So go and pour another shot. Yeah, this girl's tugging on my heartstrings all night. I'ma give you what I got. Yeah, I didn't even want to party, but I'm up. So go and pour another shot.
Thanks. Love the use of space in that song. There's room for breath in between your lyrics, your rapping, and what's going on sonically, the production wise, which I thought was really interesting and well done overall. So those are my notes.
Same. I actually have the same thing right here. The use of space is great. I love that dropout where everybody kind of looks and thinks the song's over a minute
Agreed.
in. And you kind of hit this scratchy vocal at some point that is so good. And you use it like the right amount. I think if the whole song was a scratchy vocal, it might be a little much, but it's great. I love it. Great song. And I could see it like, again, that's something that you should be pitching that song to supervisors and for advertising and things like that. It's really good, and it's fun and enjoyable, and I think
Keeps you on your
that's
toes.
important in hip hop, especially when dealing with sync. Is like, I'm sure you've seen the last few years in rap music, like it's so moody that it's really hard for sync. You want to use all these things, but it's too moody, and that's a great example of not being too moody and appealing to, I think, a extremely wide audience, and great storytelling as well.
I think that in that first verse, where there's like switching back and forth between maybe a few people, at least two people. At least it sounded like it. I don't know. Maybe it's different takes. I don't know. But I feel like the drums in that section, like they're like super sparse, like and like it throws you off just like a tiny bit. I just wanted just the teeniest bit more consistency because the song overall has all that space and all of these like weird twists and turns and samples. You know, I love the samples. I love it. I feel like I was just craving just a little bit more consistency in the drums in that first verse, just so I could pay attention more to the vocals, because as soon as like a weird kick hit, I started listening to that. And then in the drop, I kind of wanted to get to the birds a little bit quicker. Yeah.
The only other thing, I don't know if was it a voicemail or was it like a phone call recording? I just wanted that to be a little bit more pronounced. I was having, and again, it could be the speakers. It could, sometimes you just need some good headphones to pick that up. But if that could have been a little bit more pronounced, I think it might have been a little bit more impactful. But again, no notes.
Great song though.
Yeah, I just think it's like cool to point out how unique it was with the drop and all these other different voices you're using. And people are constantly like, how do you set yourself apart? It's like being yourself and doing things like this that are unexpected, that everyone in the room just stopped and was like, oh, it's over. Like just little things like that, I think, can set you apart. And just the voices and all the little different production things. But yeah.
tied to my back. Keep pulling at me like I'm a marionette. Wish I could cut the ties, find the strength inside. Wish I could cut the ties, find the strength inside. These strings gonna pull me down, gonna take my voice away. These strings gonna hold me down, I've gotta find a way to cut the invisible strings. The invisible to cut the invisible strings. Got these invisible strings tied around my mouth. Been keeping me quiet since I was just a child. Wish I could cut the ties, say what I want tonight. Wish I could cut the ties, say what I want tonight. These strings gonna pull me down, gonna take my voice away. These strings gonna hold me down, I've gotta find a way to cut the invisible strings. The invisible to cut the invisible strings. The invisible strings woven in the fabric of everything we know, embedded in the mindsets everywhere we go. So how can we cut these invisible strings? Yeah, cut these invisible strings. Yeah. These strings gonna pull me down, gonna take my voice away. These strings gonna hold me down, I've gotta find a way to cut the invisible strings. The invisible to cut the invisible strings. The invisible strings.
I'll go really quick. I love the pre into the chorus. Sounds awesome. The songwriting is great. Sonically, it sounded amazing. I love the way the song built. And I'm going to turn it over to you because I feel like you have probably more things to say about this than me.
I mean, honestly, I know this songwriter is familiar with TV and film and things like that, and so it's very evident. And it almost is like, it almost sounds like it's already scored for something, you know, like it exists in, you know, some very, you know, like a Grey's Anatomy montage or something like that. Like
Some sort of preview
House.
for a TV show or something.
Yeah,
like that.
The show House.
to anybody in here that is like, you know, wants to know how to write, you know, scored TV music, like listen to that because that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And yeah, production is great.
Yeah.
I don't really have any notes. It's really good.
Yeah. I wrote moments that remind me of Imogen Heap, which I love. I said great mix, but then less hi-hat. I just it was just distracting at the end. I feel like the vocals were a little bit lower at that point. But that is so nitpicky, and probably I'm the only one that would think that. Overall, so good. Yeah, loved it.
Here come the boy, come through the tide. He know not when, he know not why. He made a boat, go to the sea, and yet he's blind. Sings to the sky. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. Here come the flood, sunk in the sun. He lied the boy, he had enough. Playing the game, he know his name. He made a boat, sings to the sky. I'm not afraid. 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 I'm not afraid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys from Dover, Ohio? Or like that area? Is that the Bolivar Zor thing? No? Okay. Sorry. It's really good. I would categorize that song, this band, I assume, has songs similar. Something I would listen to every day personally. It would take a specific thing, I think, for sync. You'd be looking for a specific project, but not to say that sync wouldn't be in your future. But I would probably introduce you to my friend here quickly, because you clearly have a knack for songwriting, and I mean, it's just a really awesome song.
I don't disagree at all. Like this checks every like nerdy indie part of my body, and I would sit and listen to this or an album of this for sure. I also wrote down that it basically, if you like when Pitchfork was in its heyday, they would have either made this song the worst thing or the greatest thing ever. So like it's like really like it fits in that world of like the 2010s where like I don't know how people old people are in this room, but there's probably a lot of kids that Don't know what that is anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was really great. I love the songwriting. I thought it's weird. It's interesting. Kept me engaged the whole time.
Yeah, I have no mix notes or production notes. Although I wanted to ask if that was a fun machine in the background. But I don't know if this person is actually here.
We have
Anyway.
questions, Bolivar.
We have questions.
There was also
Because we're fans.
there was a chair squeak or something that happened.
Totally cool. Just
Is it
don't
one
do it
person
again.
or a
No,
band?
I'm just kidding.
Are they from
No.
Dover? Where are they?
Oh,
Okay, yes.
but it's just one person. Okay.
I used to hang out at the Bolivar Dam quite often.
Bruce is gonna kill us if we keep rambling like
Yeah,
this.
sorry.
Yeah, sounds great.
There was a chair squeak that happened, and that
Oh yeah, it was
really
the same frequency.
really
That was
sick.
awesome.
Like the key of the song.
No,
no,
you
it was
you
well
remixed the
timed.
song perfectly.
I would have put it in there. I would have recorded it and put it in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, let 'em
connect
know.
these two.
This table's awful cold. Where did my sweater go? I think you might be onto something now. I shiver when I'm cold. I won't forget you now. Even if I live forever, oh my sweet cocoa. I shiver when I'm cold. I won't forget you now. I'm not gonna live forever, oh my sweet cocoa. This chair's an empty throne. Where were you long ago? I think you might be in with something new. I'm sinking into everlasting boredom. I'm running off to vomit in the hallway. Then you put through all my failures in a single day. I plead insanity for nothing. Just say what you wanna say. Nothing's gonna bring me down. I shiver when I'm cold. I won't forget you now. Even if I live forever, oh my sweet cocoa. I shiver when I'm cold. Touch me and make me whole. I'm not gonna live forever, oh my sweet cocoa.
I mostly just have a question. Is the songwriter here? Is the lyric "I'm running off to vomit in the hallway"? It's really good.
I love that.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, I love this.
It's great. The vocals, the production. I maybe wanted the vocals a little more pronounced in times, but
Yeah, I think it just needs mixed. I mean, like, it's unreleased, so I think it just needs a couple more
is
rounds of mixing. I think that you're on the right track, though. I'm like that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
No, I
great.
mean, honestly,
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Super fun and playful. Like lyrics, love it.
I don't know if this would offend, but it was giving Passion Pit for a moment there, and I loved it, actually. Okay, cool. Good. Then you're doing a good job. Yeah.
yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, right. I got a date with destiny, I had to book it out. Speak on the past and my reaction is to look and smile. Lighter with baggage, no suppression, here to push it down. I can't be anything forever, so I push it proud. My cousin posting by quitting, I called, he took it down. Said if you ever need some love, just gotta look around. Posture fixing, politicking, gotta keep my head straight. Demons envy, angels envy, healing with a bad can't. Shedding all this dead weight. In the city, no beef with niggas, just too much tea on niggas. And I might not be your bro no more if you knew how you treat your sister. Team good, we don't need no mixture. We been in too deep, plus I climb too steep. Look down when I see you niggas. I ain't never tryna reason with you. We don't need to talk. Looking in the mirror, praying I don't never see a fraud. I relieve my flaws and receive my calls for help. Had the deepest talks. Everything you say I am now on guarantee and believe it's false. Locked in to receive results. Going on a run, I had to lace up. Can you be my angel, not my anchor, shawty? I can't stop until we pay up. I want everything we ever prayed for, shawty. Choose a side, I had to thank you. Make it easy for me, I won't say much. There's a lot of people here I can't trust. Can you be my angel, not my anchor? What's a better feeling than filling up sheets? Sitting with Billa or Reese. Brick hair building the beat. Stealing fulfillment and peace. Always working, I know we stuck on the same shift. Married to the journey, I ain't missed. I aim to lift the curse off, work hard. Any breaks leave me worst off. Race where someone to dress you, you let it ring and your skirt off. Bullets hit the pavement, teacher praying we ain't pay attention. Saw the same on the way to school, it didn't make a difference. Broski always chatting about his dad's attempts of flaming niggas. Hosting cookouts and memories to help maintain an image. Haven't found a stranger business. People got their flaws, they go to God or buy a dog. Start abiding by the law. You done seen the best or worst of me, ain't hiding it at all. I might leave it here for answers. If you find it, try to solve. It's a pride or proud thing, maybe an only child thing. Could blame myself forever, but what would this be without me? I'm going on a run, I had to lace up. Can you be my angel, not my anchor, shawty? I can't stop until we pay up. I want everything we ever prayed for, shawty. Choose a side, I had to thank you. Make it easy for me, I won't say much. There's a lot of people here I can't trust. Can you be my angel, not my anchor?
Just make you.
I loved your vocal. This person's here. I loved your vocal on the intro. Like that was with the keyboard. It was sounding incredible. This overall, I thought it was great from beginning to end. But that got me right at the beginning, kept me engaged. And then you brought it back a couple times. Loved the sequence. I don't know if that was a sequencer or you played that keyboard like during the rap part. But that phenomenal. Sounding. I was like, I'll be whistling that later tonight. No problem. Yeah. Oh, you're here. This person is here. Oh, awesome. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, the synth is awesome. The "Can you be my angel, not my anchor" is such a good line, and a lot of times that's really important. Again, to engage somebody that's listening to you for the first time, to have something relatable, and you kind of go through it and you're like, have I heard that before? That feels almost like a cliche phrase, but it's not. You came up with it, and it's incredible. Great work. The intro is great. I love the kind of hard turn you make. You kind of almost have, going back to dynamics, it's almost like 4 songs in one, and it's awesome. My only note would be maybe 1 bar less at you kind of have the long break from the switch. I just wanted to hear your voice again a little quicker, but
I have the
great.
same note. Once the dryer beat drops, I feel like you could cut that section in half, basically. Which this is all take it with a grain of salt. It's released, so. But then also, I feel like in the the hook, I think I feel like I was craving the kick coming back. Like I wanted it to come back at just like the most fucked up place. Like just hit it like wait. And but I mean, you know, you could always make another version if you wanted to. But honestly, it's sick. It's sick. Yeah, and super unique and interesting, and yeah. Those were my only notes. Yeah.
It's good. It's really good. I loved it.
Love's like a falling down sky. Keep trying to hold it up. Am I strong enough? Live for that little sunshine. She grabs when I'm enough. But it ain't ever enough. Outside's for you, bear witness. Take cover, get down. It's rolled all around you and you're feeling the weight of it now. It's hard to say enough's enough. I know I can't be there for you now if I don't wanna try. Praying that you'll find a way to let that weight lift pushing all around you. Oh, I'm outside to follow you, bear witness. Take cover, get down. It's rolled all around you and you're feeling the weight of it now. Outside to follow you, bear witness. Take cover, get down. It's rolled all around you and you're feeling the weight of it now.
I honestly don't really have any notes mix wise. It sounded great.
Yeah, I think it's sounded amazing. I literally wrote down "Head in the Heart," Lumineers, Mount Joy, because it just like speaks to me in that way. Songwriting is great. The chorus was great. I thought it built in a great way as a song structure. So, no, good. That's all I had.
Yeah. Again, something where I would hear it and be like, send me the instrumentals ASAP, please. We need both. It's really good. I would be pitching to advertising, supervisors.
I could replace any one of those bands that wouldn't pay you to get it.
It sounds like it's great. No notes. Maybe there's like a kind of Beatle-y moment towards the end that it rises into this moment that it's really good. Great job.
Is that band here? Yes. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, really well done. Just like knowing. It's good to know if people are here or not. If we feel like we're talking and
I mean, another song that has so many good parts. It sounds like it could be 3 or 4 songs in one. Sorry, I was trying to see what was going on behind me.
I didn't even know it was there.
Was there always graphics this whole time? Oh my god. This is wild.
Man.
Yeah, the vocals are really strong. I'm sure you probably know that and have probably known that since you were like 4 years old. But it's really good. And I mean, you're the expert, but the vocal production was kind of flooring me a little bit too.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Maybe a tiny compressed for my taste, personally, but again, the compression is something that like only I can hear. I mean, not only I can, but I mean like it's not something that I've
You
every
hear it
day
always.
been worried about. Yeah, I had to find things to make notes out of. And since it's released, it's again grain of salt. But if anything, I would turn the snare down a tiny bit because, like I said earlier, the drums distract me from the vocals sometimes. And then the triangle, I feel like you could be a little more selective with where it is in the song. Because in the back half, it was pretty consistently through it. And I actually just thought it was a weird frequency at first. But that also could be because of how we're listening to it. If I had good headphones on, it might be where I want it, and it might be my favorite part because I honestly love a triangle part. But.
I don't know that I have much more to add. Like, great. The vocals sounded awesome. Thought the songwriting was good. I love the production. I don't know if the artist was involved in the production, but if you were, and you know exactly who you are and what you want, and that's awesome. I think that's a really great trait to have. I don't know if that's true, but if so,
like a pair of dimes.
Yeah, it's really sick. I don't know whoever will. I don't know if you like Pure Prairie League, but that's kind of the vibe I was getting.
I wrote 70s Cali rock.
Well,
so yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, it's great. Those like harmonies are obviously incredibly strong, and I like when you come back. It's towards the end. It's like an instrumental moment. And you come back with the "I can feel it in the air" vocal. Like that moment is very crisp and great, and yeah, it's right in my wheelhouse. I loved it.
I just thought it was a little. Maybe it's. I'm guessing it's a speaker, but I thought it was a little like all at the same level. Like everything was up here, and I will leave your expertise to that. But like that's the way it felt to me. It could be the speaker, but I feel like there could be some separation in things a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe a little light compression on the master bus or something. I don't know. I could get really nerdy with it, but yeah. I was mostly focused on the vocal. There's like just a frequency in the like nasally like 1.5K range that was just bugging me in kind of all of the vocals. And I think the 70s like wait, what did you say? Cali rock. Yeah. I think I'm just craving a more analog sound, like a little less of the like modern produced high-endness to it, and specifically in the vocals. So I was focused less so on like the overall mix and everything being. I mean, I like hearing everything, but yeah, it is hard to tell on these speakers what is. Mix things and what's, I don't know. It could be a mastering thing too. I don't know. Oh,
I
I love that. I love that band. Silvis is great. I think the mix is great. I think it might have been mastered a tiny bit quiet. I don't know if it's just because of the song right before it, but it was just a little bit lower. And then there was a mid frequency that I could have used just a tiny bit less of on the master. But overall, that's, again, I'm just here for the really unnecessary nitpicky stuff. But yeah, I love it. I mean, it sounds great. Vocals sound great.
Agreed. I love the songwriting, production. The hook is like you bring it back to "I'm on Fire." It's not like "I'm on fire" constantly, which I loved. Like you just kept building into the chorus of "I'm on fire," but then you you go away from it immediately. I don't know. That just took me as a songwriting part. So I really loved what you did there.
I had the same note about the use of the song title. I thought it was cool how you kind of repurposed it almost throughout. I loved the vocal, the kind of distorted vocal. And I thought the outro, like I almost was kind of like, I don't know about this. And then the way you kind of buttoned it up at the end was really, really nice. It was great. Great song.
I'm dreaming away, don't know my place. Finding the hard way down, slipping away with blood on my face. Deny me making sounds. You've got my head beating like a drum, baby. I can't stop. I could be true with us. I don't mind another. I won't stop forever. I'm drifting away. I could be true with us. I don't mind another. I won't stop forever. Hiding my faith, losing my name. Seeing the garden light. I'm praying that God would lift up my hands and surely apologize. To see what I've been, to see what I've seen. You take the hard way down to. I could be true with us. I don't mind another. I won't stop forever. I'm drifting away. I could be true with us. I don't mind another. I won't stop forever. I'm hiding my faith. I could be true with us. I don't mind another. I won't stop forever. I'm drifting away. I could be true with us. I don't mind another. I won't stop forever. I'm hiding my faith, losing my name. I'm hiding my faith, losing my name. I'm hiding my faith, drifting away, losing my name. Drifting away, drifting away, away, away. I'm hiding my faith, drifting away, drifting away, drifting away, and away, and away. I could be true with us. I could be true with us. 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 I could be true with us. I don't find another. I won't stop forever. I'm drifting away. I could be true with us. I don't. I could be true, never, never leave it, baby. I'm hiding my faith. I could be true with us. I don't find another. I won't stop forever. I'm drifting away. I could be true with us. I don't find another. I won't stop forever. I could be true with us. I don't find another. I won't stop forever. I'm drifting away. I could be true with us. 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 Don't find another. I won't stop forever. Drifting away. I could be true with us. I don't find another. I won't stop forever.
Yeah. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, that crunchy chord at the end. You know I love that. I think, okay, since this is unreleased, make sure, is the artist in here? Okay, hell yeah. It sounds fucking sick. I would go through, make sure that your vocal comp cuts are as clean as possible. There was just a couple that I felt like I could kind of hear them. Another nitpicky thing that most people wouldn't hear, but and then similar to the like metal song earlier, there's like a clickiness in the kick, like almost every other kick, especially at the end. It's like and it's like almost like this every other kick is doubled with another genre of a kick or something. I don't know what it is exactly. It could be a snare sample that's just really deep, but it has a clickiness in it too. I feel like it doesn't need it because there's like other production elements that are kind of sitting in that like area and going and stuff. So I feel like you could chill out that like and make it just more so on the low end, punching through. But yeah, it was great. Honestly, yeah.
Agreed. Did you produce it? No, I co-produced it. Oh, awesome! It sounded amazing.
Yeah.
I love how you use the different sections, and I think it was the bridge, I believe, where you had all these different layered vocals going. That was awesome. Like I loved every part of that, and I think like because of all the different sections and things you've alluded to, I think like something this cinematic, like a trailer with all these different vocal things, I think that could be really interesting.
Yeah, you guys took everything I was gonna say. Like I could see that song, like if it were pitched to me, it might be kind of hard to place in the moment, but like you should be a composer. Like that sounds like it was pulled from a film and shown to us here. So it's great. I love the outro. There's a phrase we use in TV called scene work, and it sounded like scene work where you were kind of building it for us. It's almost like somebody gave you a scene and was like, please build something for this. So great work. The production is great, and it's really good.
This night is playing tricks, and my heart lost the bet. All for me in the end. Should've known when we met. I'm just so damn tired of all of those whose names stabbing like a dagger. They're taboo to me. You said we're on the same page, but I think you forgot to mention they're pages from different books. I'm mirroring my good friend. Decisions I won't defend. It's almost funny, honestly, what you said made no sense. Words feel like smoke to me, but you meant no offense, right? I'm just so damn tired of all of those whose names stabbing like a dagger. They're taboo to me. It did hurt. I felt last time, but I should thank you. So it's good you were looking out for yourself, and now it's I'm mirroring my good friend. Decisions I won't defend. It's like I pushed into a nightmare, and I'm removed from your shell. I finally see the inevitable. I finally see myself.
Sweet. Sounded like Gwen Stefani.
That's just what I was writing down.
Don't even need to finish
Well,
writing it.
there we go.
I'll cite it. So I love it, obviously. I know I'm repeating myself with this statement, but I think it's the teeny bit overcompressed for my taste. Mostly the drums, I think. I think the vocals, the way they're compressed, is good because it's like they're sitting nicely in the mix. But I feel like I couldn't pinpoint the drums for a lot of it in a weird way. But it's a great song. And yeah, so just mixed notes.
Yeah, I just thought it was a very well put together song, built nicely from beginning to end. Love the use of the I guess we'll call it the quote unquote voicemail part, or at least that's what it sounded like to me. I thought those are cool little things that when used right and well, they work, and I think they worked really well in the song. So.
Yeah, same. The talking sample is awesome. I love you have that kind of a crawly guitar. I guess maybe towards the end, a bridge part that I really liked. I thought the intro was really awesome, and this is not a slight to the vocals because I love the vocals, but unlike an earlier song, I almost wanted like another 5 seconds of the intro. I just really thought you kind of set the table really nicely with that, and then kind of hit us with the vocal. It was great. It's a great song. I love hearing all of the like kind of 90s influence. Makes me feel old, but it's also really, really awesome to hear.
Agreed. Agreed. But apparently we are.
You know how badly I've been wanting your loving on me, babe. I cannot explain it, got me crazy. Think about you every day. Tastes just like a serenade, blowing up my spot. If love is like a battlefield, you brought a grenade. It look like a war zone here, but baby, it's okay. I cannot explain it, I cannot explain it. Baby, your love is dangerous, I gotta set some boundaries. Cause if I'm not too careful, you may take more than tearing, leave me alone. I think you got all your carrots. You been hanging with some folks that's pretty iffy, baby. That's why I can't get sticky with you, nah. But I love your essence, yeah. Your essence, baby, your essence. But I love your essence, your essence, baby, your essence. I wanna figure you out. Can you come over right now? Thinking about you, thinking about me, thinking about us. Probably weird, what do you think? Got the new flow, no longer thinking about hoes. Only got us in my head, doing the most. You from the out.
I cannot wait till we live life. Girl, we so tight, you my slip knot. And you so cold, you my dippin' dot. Racing to you, ain't no pit stop. Why you so quiet? You know that really say a lot. Got a key to your heart, but not change a lot. We looking for homes like I'm Sherlock. How I rid your misery is a mystery. I'm your future, we got history. One thing you love is consistency. The one my actions contradicting me. You know your art is artillery. You tending my garden, you tilling me. We on one accord, we auxiliary. Love when you touching on me. Your touch feel like therapy. You just be helping me see it through. When I'm sick, you my therapy. Promise I'll always be there for you. I can see your essence shining through. I'm just accepting all sides of you. Let me make you whole, they dividing you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
essence. Your essence, baby. Your essence.
I love a sax always. That's great use of a saxophone. Super vibey. One PRO nerdy thing is just like there's a feature I would take on this. Like, or did you guys go? Is it a joint release? I would just add. There's not a feature listed. That's just a nerd thing in the music business side of things that I'm pointing out. I would have loved to have You Come Back at the end. It just came back at the hook for the very end, but there's no repeat of your voice as the artist. It's just like the feature comes in and then you never come back, and then it's like cool instrumental, and then it closes with you just at the hook again. So I would like you to come back.
Even just as like ad libs or something for the feature, or I'm reluctant to say Kanye, but in old Kanye fashion, where so in the song, I know he also samples Nina Simone so much, but from Life of Pablo, there's the Nina Simone sample that's like also Rihanna, but it's like super underwater underneath, like the all of the high end is taken off of it. Sorry, I'm trying to do my normal examples that make sense when I'm just not talking on a microphone. But you could even bring the hook back earlier, but just like make it like part of the production. Take all of the high end off of it and make it like there's just like implying that hook or something. But then ad libs or something on the feature to bring the vocals together a little bit more, and making sure also that they're equal throughout the song, from verse to feature. Because the feature was a little bit hotter than the other vocals, but I know it's unreleased, so it's just needs some more mixing stuff. Which also, what did I? Oh, I want a little more of the sax. And then, actually, that's love production. That was the only other thing I didn't say.
I love the way the female vocalist pronounces words. Like your first few words in the verse are just like really sharply pronounced, which is really nice. And my only other note that wasn't already said was I really liked how the feature was so different from the I guess main artist, so to speak. I do think it's really strange when a feature comes on and then tries to sound like the artist. I thought you did a really good job of like being a feature and not just being, an extra verse from a different tone, if that makes sense.
You see, just a man with the sweats crying agony. I don't wanna be the sick, but you're looking quite good. Give me sweet treats, give me medicine. I'm losing blood, I've been losing my complexion. I'm stuck in the dark, but these tunnels are mine. I don't wanna die. When they bring me down, you don't have to save me. I'm not with your time. Spreading, it won't stop until I take that salt out to the shed. Don't get to my head, it's clean through the bone. Get out my head, 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 get out my head. When they bring me down, you don't have to save me. I'm not with your time. You don't know the way.
guessing you already know how good that is.
That's excellent. Like,
Agreed.
excellent.
Another one that kind of sounds like it was just pulled from a film already. Yeah, I don't really have, without gassing you up too much in front of all these people. I don't have a whole lot to say other than it's great. I love those violin stabs that you go to. Yeah, it's really good.
I love the use of like the acoustic guitar out of nowhere. Same with the piano that I didn't see coming and I loved. And I just wrote, Bruce knows who this band is. I don't know how many older people, but I just wrote Yes down because it reminds me of the Fragile that they wrote. And like where you hear these, oh shit, that's awesome.
That's
okay.
crazy.
That's amazing. Just like stuff that comes out of nowhere that you're like, what was that?
And the
like,
lyric right before is "I'm about to turn on you."
Yeah, exactly.
And then it
Yeah,
just
yeah,
turns
yeah,
completely
yeah.
the other direction. Sick. Yeah.
So well
Road,
done.
yeah.
I don't know if this person's here. Hopefully you are hearing this. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Sick.
That's wild.
And since you know my catchphrase at this point, just careful not to overcompress the big section with all the shit going on. Like the open spaces, when it feels so open, it feels so good. But once everything comes together, I feel like it's getting smushed a little bit. So maybe just tweak, like, I mean, the low end stuff that's coming through might be pulling the compressor down a little bit. Or you can, I haven't said this yet, but one of my favorite things to do to make things like lots of instruments fit together is find the frequencies you like in one instrument and then take it out of another that's in the same frequency spectrum. So if you're like me and you have a bass guitar and you don't like that 100 to 200 range, you could take that out a little bit, but then bring it back in like the guitars or something, or keys or yeah, something like that. Yeah. And the kind of Mac Miller vocals a little bit at the beginning is vibe. Yeah, fucking love that.
I am each of the lives I've lived, still coming up from the water flows down the riverbed, and it knows me like a brother. Closer than a brother. I sit between you, though I can see you'll be my earth and mine and mine.
the vocal at the beginning just felt good, like it was satisfying. I don't know how to say it. Like I wanted to take a bite out of it, you know. And then also, that was like if Sarah Bareilles sang Paramore, and that is awesome. I love both of those things. Don't let those vocals get buried when all the shit hits. Same thing I've been saying. The compression. Watch the compression. But yeah, that vocal, it feels really, really good. And when all of the things hit, it might be okay right now, and it's hard to tell because of this situation. But don't let it get buried because it's super strong. But also, there's a point towards the end where the kind of bridge section, I don't know, where the vocals felt just a tiny bit behind, or the drums felt rushed. But since this is an unreleased track, maybe just take a look at that section and feel it out. I feel like the drums vocals relationship could be tighter, just a little bit.
Yeah, I also agree with the intro on the vocals and the songwriting, but then it does get a little bit, and then I looked down, it is unreleased, but it did get a little lost for me. So I kind of I was losing bits and pieces of where the song was going because I couldn't hear or understand what the vocal was because it was being lost in where the mix was. So just I'd like to know more about the song and what it's overall saying. I think I pieced it together, but I could be completely wrong because I couldn't hear it. That's all I had.
I had the same notes. I thought, well, not notes. I had the same things that I wrote down mainly. I really liked the sound of your voice, and I did think maybe in the chorus it gets a little bit muddled. And I want to hear you sing that chorus a little bit more forward. But I love when I listen to a song and I can't put it in a box right away. Like to your point, I'm not really sure if I owned a record store where I would put your record, and I think that's the best thing you can be. And so, yeah, I can't wait to hear the release version.
That's 20, Bruce.
I got it wrong. His birthday was last week, but we're Geminis.
It's close enough.
So, and now some words from our sponsor. That's us.
This is a group.
You guys have got a few jobs to do. The first one is never stop making music and never doubt what you're doing. The second one is to support your fellow musicians in Columbus. Get out of the silos and visit, support. We put on a lot of programs as we support musicians and try to build the strength of the local music community. So look at those cards and check out those events. Follow us on social media. Don't only come to these Music Mondays when it's your song that may be played, because these Music Mondays, really, we drop some science on you. We've had experts from Spotify and Bandcamp and label people. All those videos are also available on our website. Now, make sure you vote. Take the QR codes. And I want to give special thanks to our team, Olivia Stefanoff and Hope Slade-Ty, and our new intern for the summer, Magdalena, who is somewhere in here. And of course, our team here, which was great. Song, Sync, and Sonic.
I didn't know that. I didn't put that together until just now.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, but I did.
I'm Sonic.
At least we're not SS.
Yeah, that's true.
So now vote, and I expect to see you guys at our next Music Monday and all our events. Remember, you make Columbus a music city, and without you, it'd be dull. There's more than football. All right, so everyone vote, and thank you for coming tonight.
Are we supposed to vote? Are we supposed to vote?
Yeah, you vote.
Okay.
Are our votes weighted differently? Do we vote on there, or do we vote in here?
Here. Oh. it's behind us. It's
Oh,
behind
yeah,
us.
well, okay.
Oh. I need to take my airplane mode off first. Oh, only 3?
I did it. I'm done.
You already did it.
I'm not gonna overthink it. I wrote mine about 3 down.
Oh, you need your time. I just I did an asterisk myself.
In my mind, I thought I'd see you one more time to tell you you were mine. That no matter what you think or what you do, I'd love you for a lifetime. Oh, and even though we don't always see things the same way around, if you ever left me, I don't know if I could ever get up from the ground. Beautiful fantasy, you were born headstrong and good. Brilliant eyes, young, wise, misunderstood. You fought the good fight, baby, you fought the good fight. Never mind, it was your time and now you're gone. But all I feel is you here, whispering directions in my ear, telling me exactly where I need to go. Now I know you maybe you always know, but I just love you so. 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 Dance in my dreams at nighttime, baby. Visit me in the sun rays. I could watch you for hours. Dance in my dreams at nighttime, baby. Visit me in the sun rays. I could watch you for hours. Dance in my dreams at nighttime, baby. Visit me in the sun rays. I could watch you for hours.
No, that's not how it goes down.
key to be the fruit of my eye. Like Teddy Riley at the peak of the 90s. We at the beach, she put her feet in the tide. I don't wanna be guy, I'm just one of a guys. My candy apple, won't you save me a slice? I made the truth with your parents. I won you 2 teddy bears and got you home before the strobe lights. Now run along, won't you? There's nothing wrong with you. My baby Stacy put the blue in the vibe. She changed the mood of the town. I play the music she likes, and when you groove, it gets the room right. It keeps the fellas aroused, it keeps the ladies enticed. Wouldn't you know that I'm the only one? I wouldn't call it divine. I'm enjoying the ride, and though you're nothing but a low life, I get along with you wrong or right. Say, I get along with you, whether wrong or right. I get along with you, whether wrong or right. My lady Debbie got the shape of a pear. She threw the cake on my lap and told me take what I can. She separated, but the breakup was bad. So every time that we smash, I catch the guilt from her past. Like Sandra Bullock at the peak of the 90s. You know my speed wasn't fast. I was busting on dash. I couldn't keep her, but I keep her in mind. I have to holler when my money's right. My sweetie Vicky always giving me grief. She said I love her and leave. I said I know what you mean. My tenderoni know I have to go and soften the meat. I throw a slab on the pan and watch it pop on the grease. I said I am what I am. I feel the tension increase. You say I'm just like my dad. I can't disagree. It's just the simplest things, like a dog on a leash. I get along with you, long as you don't bite me. Whether wrong or right, I get along with you. Whether wrong or right. Hey, I get along with you, whether wrong or right. I get along with you,
hey, yo,
whether wrong or right.
Check, yo, is it another 1, 2? Yo, what we gonna do when them dreams come true? Will you stick like glue or act brand new? Brand new being here, do with your new air. I blew a square on the roof, sweet and sour you. Spend an hour with the truth or let the flower choose. Yo, I could devour jewels on your downtime. Come around 5, we can groove. We get moods for when you in the mood. Polo by the pool, yo, take you to Soho for the food. Oh, so you grown now, it's cool on your own. Like, I ain't gotta take you to school. Hold your hand, I'm a man, I could do it. Yo, what you doing later on? Let's live a little bit, I'm trying to write a song. I know I'm wrong, but you know my arm's strong. My love, it go all night long. Let's get it on.
Whether wrong or right, I get along with you. Whether wrong or right, hey, I get along with you. Whether wrong or right, I get along with you. Whether wrong or right.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah, that shit is hot right there.
it's already over. Still, angel, you a bone breaker, and I'm a sub lover. The subman will never care alone. There's no one who moved me like you do, baby. You gotta know. There's no one who moved me like you do.